You can easily make about $2,000 on YouTube within a year by just following these simple steps. All you need is a laptop and about $50, but if you can't afford that, there are workarounds which I will also explain. Step 1. Find a niche for your channel. Whatever you are skilled at, you could choose that niche for your channel. However, if you are not talented in any area, you could find something that you want to learn and base your channel around that. I highly suggest that you find something you love, because if you don't like it, the videos will be boring and then the people will not watch them. Step 2. Plan your first video. This is something that you shouldn't overthink and just do it as soon as you can, because the longer you wait, the further you are from making money. You can use Google Docs or MS Word, but if you want a more customized experience, you can use Notion, which is what I do. I'm not going to explain how to write the script because you've seen a lot of YouTube videos. You can just follow their structure and have some sort of story to keep the viewer hooked. Step 3. Recording the voiceover. This is where that $50 comes in handy. You could buy a USB microphone if you want to get the best audio quality. However, if your budget is pretty low, you could go with a collar mic. Now of course, if you have no budget, you can record using your phone. You can make it work until you start to get paid and then go for a good microphone. You also need to find a quiet place to record it. I personally record my audio inside my closet, and I think that's one of the best ways to do it. Step 4. Video editing. If you are a college student, you can get Adobe Creative Cloud for $20 per month, which includes Adobe Premiere Pro, which is one of the best video editing softwares out there. Otherwise, it gets a little expensive, so I suggest you look into free alternatives like DaVinci Resolve. Now, editing is gonna be the hardest part of creating a YouTube video, and even if you have absolutely no idea about editing, I highly suggest you don't spend any money on courses, because you can easily get to know the basics by following some tutorials on YouTube for free. Step 5. Creating a thumbnail. The thumbnail is also going to be really hard to make. You could use Adobe Photoshop to do this, and if you can afford that, you can go with Canva. You should make about 3 thumbnails for each video and change it depending on engagement. This will also become easier to do over time, just like video editing. Step 6. Alright, now after completing everything, you can finally upload your video to YouTube and wait until the views roll in. But reality will kick in after a few hours when you'll have 0 likes, 0 subscribers and 0 views. Usually, it takes about 100 videos and 2 years to start making money on YouTube, but this will vary depending on your niche and video quality. There are many cases where people make money after like 20 videos and 6 months, so it is not impossible, but you have to constantly improve your videos after looking at what works and what brings in 0 views. You can also take advantage of trends and hypes which makes people watch certain videos, and eventually you'll get monetized once you get 1000 subscribers and 4000 hours of watch time. And when you do that, you'll realize that during the first few months after being monetized, you'll only make pennies from AdSense. This brings us to the next step. Step 7. Negotiating brand deals. You've seen many creators stops the video in the middle and tells, "This video is sponsored by or Rage." This is called a brand deal or a sponsorship. This is where the real money comes from. They may want you to just give a shout out for 30 seconds or do an ad read for more than a minute, or they may send their products and you will have to review it and use it throughout the video. The price will depend on many factors like your niche and what type of sponsorship you are doing. And around the time you get monetized, your email will be filled in sponsorships sent by companies. But be careful, because some of these companies will undervalue you since you have no idea about the rates, and they will try to take advantage of new creators. If you are able to avoid them and find reputable companies, you could earn anywhere from $100 to $300 per video during these first few months. Once you get to this point, everything will feel right. After a few months, you'll start making triple digits per day from AdSense alone, and you'll be able to make more than $1,000 per video from sponsorships. When it comes to this point, you are gonna need the next step. That brings us to step 9. Hire a team. When you are making more and more money from YouTube every day, it's crucial to let it scale at that rate. And this is not possible by yourself. You could only do so much without outsourcing some of your work to other people. For example, it takes a lot of time to edit a video, so instead of spending 3 to 4 days editing one video, you can outsource it to someone else and focus your time on more important stuff. At first, it may sound scary to delegate work to random strangers because you built it entirely by yourself into this $1,000 business. So it's crucial to hire people who have a good reputation and also sign a proper agreement that refrains them from doing anything bad for your business. Alright, that's all the steps required to start making passive income from YouTube. I wish you all the best in your YouTube journey.